Hey Aaron, my name is Dalton. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. I've been skating for about 5 months and I need help with my 360 flips. The tricks I can do are ollies, frontside 180s, pop shove-its, kick flips, heel flips, and my varial flips sometimes. Are the tricks that I can land.
Awesome, man. So thanks for sending in your video. I really do appreciate all the work you put into this. Great. So your ollie looks good. Flip it around. Pop shove it. Boom. You got a nice pop shove it. Let's see. On to the next one. Frontside 180. Good, good. Definitely could work on getting that a little more solid. I'm sure you have, but just more consistent, I should say. Got a nice kick flip. Heel flip. Got a beauty of a heel flip. What's this? Varial flip. Dude, that was first try varial flip. You got that good.
The most common problem I have with tray flips is I land in the front of the board. But I currently have developed a new problem where I will land the tray flip and then I will stumble off instead of rolling away. For foot positioning, my front foot is slightly back from the vaults, about right there. And my back foot, my toes hang off of the pocket. So now I'll show you some attempts.
Cool, your foot position looked pretty good. I would have your front foot maybe a little more straight, but it looks fine. Actually, when you're actually trying, it does look like your foot is a little more straight. Cool, so let's see what we got here. It looks like you're scooping the board really well. It's doing the full 360 motion, which is great. Honestly, the biggest problem that most people have is landing on the front of the board when they're first learning this trick anyways. And then, boom, yeah, you got a nice powerful scoop.
If you could help me, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks.
Cool, I definitely will help you. Your scoop is great. I just want to tell you that's awesome. It looks great. The board is flipping that 360 perfectly. Yeah, your front foot just lands a bit too far in front of the board. That is the main problem, and there are a few things I'm going to do to help you out with that. So, like I said, this is the most common problem I see with 360 flips. I see it constantly and all the time. So what I want you to do is I want you to practice stepping off with your back foot, hanging your front foot out in the air, and then catching the board with your front foot, which you're doing quite regularly. But I want you to do it where you're leaning back, like leaning back towards the tail of the board, which is going to shoot the board more out in front of you. Like I want you to really be behind the skateboard. Right now you're doing the tray flip, you're spinning it perfectly, but your body and your legs are going in front of the skateboard. I want you to practice this step, stepping off your back foot and reversing that. So I want you to really make sure you kick the board out in front of you. Now, if you could imagine like an upside down T and you put pressure down on the bottom, it's going to pop straight down. Now take that upside down T and slant it back. And then when you put pressure, it's going to push the bottom part in front of you. It's the exact same thing with skateboarding. If you pop straight down, the board will pop straight down. If you're leaning back and you pop down, the board is going to pop out in front of you. If you're leaning forward and you pop down, the board is going to pop behind you. So what's actually occurring on your 360 flip is you're leaning too far forward. And I don't mean forward like towards your toes, I mean forward towards the nose of your skateboard. So that way when you pop, the pressure goes down on your board, but the board actually goes behind you. And then your feet land in front of the board, and even though you're spinning the 360 flip perfectly, and you should be able to land it every time, you're too far in front of it. So what you got to do is you got to practice popping the board out in front of you, and that's what stepping off your back foot, catching it with your front foot is going to do. And then you just have to put that into play while you're going to land on it with both feet. And actually, once you do that first practice step, I think it's going to be super easy. You do lean back on the tray flip. You lean back, send the board shooting out in front of you, catch it with your front foot, totally controlled, put it down, boom, stomp it. Cool, so for any of you guys looking to master your skateboarding and progress extremely fast, get Skateboarding Made Simple. It is available as an iBook for your iPhone, and it is available as a digital download on brailleskateboarding.com. It's extremely detailed, it's super helpful, so get the video today and start progressing fast. Thanks for your help and support.